Okay, we're back with the hobo. I got all of the patches welded in, all the holes filled in. As you can see, there's a lot of blackish brownish area along where the joint is, but I've come up with a way that I think that we'll get most of that off. I'll show you in just a minute. After I welded it, I took my plastic welder from Harbor Freight and I modified the tip on it. As you can see, instead of being a triangle, I made it narrower. I'm going to take that tip off, grind it down so that it's a smaller piece, and see if that helps. But anyway, back to fixing this. I'm gonna use my trusty Dremel tool and a wire brush attachment, and I tried it a little bit, and it took some off of here. It was about twice that much on this area, but it took most of it. It does put some very, very light scratches on there, but you have to do it real gentle. Just barely even touch the plastic. But I think once it's painted, I don't think you'll even be able to touch it to see that. I may run over it with some of this 1500 grit sandpaper after I do this, just to kind of take those scratches out also. But let me turn the camera around and put it on the mount, and I'll show you how I did that. Well, it's not going to let me turn it around, so I'll just have to do it this way. Hopefully I can get it to where it will show you what I'm doing. Got a lot of glare on it. I'll just turn this light off. Just take the brush and just very lightly kind of run it back and forth over the area that's been discolored, and it will take most of that off, so that when you paint it, it won't show up as being darker than the rest of the paint. And the wire brush won't take too much of the plastic off. This isn't perfectly smooth. If I do this again, I'll take more time making the patches and cutting the hole out so that I get a better fit. Just barely touch the plastic with the edge of the wire brush, and it will take most of that off. You may not get all of it, but it should get most of it. marks I'm not going to worry about because I'll be using red paint. So that shouldn't be a problem to do. Just leave that. It's a whole lot better than it did. Anyway, you get the idea. Just don't press down on it real hard. Just let it barely touch it and just go back and forth. And then you might have to use a real fine sandpaper to go back over it in case it leaves any brush marks. I don't really notice any on there, but when it's lit up, if there are any, even real fine ones, they will show up. The paint will hopefully cover that. Anyway, that's where we're at. As soon as I finish cleaning these off, run over it with the sandpaper real fast. He'll be going in the paint line. I think I'm just going to leave that hand there. This one I'll probably keep and put in my display, not out close to the street where it'll be noticeable, but they'll see the complete snowman. You won't be close enough to notice this or the hand. But anyway, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.